Hello friends, welcome once again. In the morning I have uploaded a video, begin with the end in mind. If you have not seen that, I have already given the link in the I button above. You can go through that, where I have told you that if you want to make a tall building, you have to first work on the foundation of the building. The taller, the loftier the building, the deeper should be the foundation. Similarly, in the same way, I had conveyed that you have a big desire कि आप आर्म फोर्सेस में officer बनना चाहते हो, gazetted class 1 officer. You're not going to go into the armed forces soldier. It's a lofty aim, and this lofty aim needs to be, the effort has to be of that magnitude, especially when you know that the clearance rate in the SSB is 3.6 as conveyed by the ex-commandant Selection Center South Bangalore. So taking that figure to be correct, so you can imagine that 97% people are doing something fundamentally wrong जो कि वो recommend नहीं हो रहे, and then भेड़ चाल में अगर आप चलोगे तो आप बिना फाउंडेशन के बड़ा बिल्डिंग बनाने के चक्कर में रहोगे and it will not work. So we will have to work on our foundation, and that is the औकात I will call it. So you must have a very clear cut vector effort where your efforts are aligned to the goal. So the whole idea of this entire module is that you have to build your foundation first, only then you can build up your preparation for SSB. Without making the foundation, a superficial training or spoon feeding kind of a training will not help. So through this video I want to give you 3 information. One, the batch information about AFOSOP का जो next शुरू होने वाला है 2 weeks का, which is starting very soon. The next I'll ask you one question to which I want answers from you, and based on the way you answer them or the kind of myths that you have, misconception that you have, you can put that also there, and then based on that input I'll make the subsequent video. So one question I'll ask, and the third thing is we'll listen to a feedback from one of the AFOSOP candidates. So first let me give you the batch information. The self-management leadership, which is the foundation course for the life, and built on that the AFOSOP. So the AFOSOP का next जो 2 weeks का batch is starting from 13th to 25th July 2020. That is coming Monday onwards. The registration for that is open, and the registration timing is from 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. We have a combination offer also, which consists of the 2 weeks of SML and 2 weeks of AFOSOP. If you have time and you have the resources, I'll suggest you to go for that. So self-management leadership is a foundation course. The batch date is still not planned because we're waiting for a couple of more people to join. However, you can enroll for that. And the AFOSOP will be 2 weeks batch is starting from 13 July to 25 July. There are various combinations available, which you will get it once you send me a WhatsApp message on 8275577650. Kindly WhatsApp me and I'll send you the details. And do share with the friends. In case you have time, again I'm telling you, go for the foundation course. अपने foundation को, नींव को मजबूत करो, उसके ऊपर तुमको जो करना करो. फौज में जाओ, SSB में जाओ, civil services में जाओ. So foundation of your life is based on 4 pillars. So I'll not cover that again because I've already given the I button link. You can request you to go and watch that. So physical, intellectual, emotional, and the value dimension, all 4 of them has to be built up. So let me second ask you the question that I said. Now in the psychological test, मानसा, which means आप कैसे सोचते हो, सोचते हम अंदर हैं. Now in the 4th test in the psychological test, which is self-description, one of the questions they ask you is, I don't want you to answer all 5 of them. One of them is, what are your strengths and weaknesses, and you write it. And in fact the entire test is of only 15 minutes, where in this 15 minutes you have to cover various heads, what your parent thinks, Fred thinks, and all those. So I'm not asking all of them, I'm simply asking what are your strengths and weakness. आप ये कैसे लिखते हो, मतलब कहाँ से ला के लिखते हो? क्या आप किसी बुक से लिखते हो? अगर आप किसी कोचिंग में जाते हो तो वो लोग कैसे आपको बोलते हैं? मतलब what are the methods they are using on you to टेक आउट दैट स्ट्रेंथ एंड वीकनेस. मुझे इसके ऊपर फीडबैक चाहिए, और मुझे ये भी बताना कि जो भी करा रहे हैं वो लोग कैसे कराते हैं. क्या कोई रेडीमेड नोट्स भी देता है? अगर है तो कौन है, क्यों देते हो, और तुम्हें क्या लगता है कि उनके नोट्स को या ऐसे अच्छा लिखने से हाउ डज इट अफेक्ट. इसका साइकोलॉजिकल टेस्ट का दिस इज द 4th टेस्ट, एंड आई टोल्ड यू इसका वेटेज इज ओनली 10%. द 70% इज वेटेज इज TAT, एंड देन 10% ऑफ WAT, 10% ऑफ SRD, एंड 10%. सो इसके बीच में कॉन्ग्रुएंस का कॉन्सेप्ट क्या समझ समझ में आया. So I want to know, are you aware of your strength and weaknesses? मैं आपसे सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ, are you aware of your strength and weaknesses? आप इसे कैसे निकालते हो SSB के लिए? वहाँ पे वो सिर्फ 15 मिनट देते हैं, तो 15 मिनट में तो आप वहाँ बैठ के तो सोच नहीं सकते, तो आपको पहले से ही करना पड़ेगा. तो आई वॉन्ट टू नो कि अगर आप सेल्फ प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हो या किसी कोचिंग में जाते हो, वो कैसे आपका अपना स्ट्रेंथ एंड वीकनेस निकालने में मदद करता है. आई वॉन्ट टू नो व्हाट आर द टूल्स दैट आई यूजिंग. आई कैन टेल यू अबाउट मी बिकॉज I know what I'm doing through the self-management leadership and to lifeline analysis, SWOT analysis, force field analysis and so many things. So मैं जानना चाहता हूँ आप कैसे लिखते हो. इसका वेटेज 10% है, बट इसका बहुत बड़ा एक सिग्निफिकेंस है. तो मैं जानना चाहता हूँ कि आप कैसे निकालते हो. सेकेंडली, इसका क्या मतलब है, क्या है इसको क्यों लिख के देते हो. वो तो जब टेस्ट ले ही रहे हैं तो क्यों लिख के देते हो, इसका कैसे असर होता है टेस्टों में. एंड सेल्फ डिस्क्रिप्शन इज एनीवे नॉट विद द इंटरव्यूइंग ऑफिसर, बट देन ही आस्क्ड समथिंग कॉल्ड सेल्फ इवैल्यूएशन. इस स्ट्रेंथ एंड वीकनेस का व्हाट इज द कोरिलेशन विद PIQ, हाउ द इंफॉर्मेशन SD इंफॉर्मेशन एंड द इंटरव्यू में जो आप सेल्फ डिस्क्रिप्शन देते हो, सेल्फ इवैल्यूएशन करते हो, क्या ये दोनों एक ही बंदे का है, दैट इज यू, कैन दे बी डिफरेंट. बाय राइटिंग योर सेल्फ डिस्क्रिप्शन गुड, अगर आप अपने सेल्फ डिस्क्रिप्शन को बहुत अच्छा लिख दो, तो डू यू रियली बिकम गुड. तो मुझे इसके बारे में जितने भी मिथ्स हैं, whatever myths you have, I will request you to put it in the comment box because I want that information कि उसके बेस पे मैं अगला वीडियो बनाऊंगा. और अगर कोचिंग में मुझे ज़रूर चाहिए बिकॉज सो मेनी पीपल आर देयर, 14 दिन में 5 दिन में करा देते हैं एंड खुद ही बोलते 3.6% भी है. तो 5 दिन में कैसे आपका इतना बड़ा डेवलपमेंट करते हैं, मुझे वो टूल बताना आप लोग. एंड देन लेट्स सी उसके ऊपर क्या करना है, देन आई विल टेल यू कि व्हाट नीड्स टू बी डन और आप कर क्या रहे हो. सो दैट इज़ वन. नेक्स्ट लेट अस लिसन टू वन फीडबैक फ्रॉम फीमेल कैंडिडेट. उसका नाम है टेरेसा जिजो. शी इज़ अ केरलाइट बट सेटल इन मुंबई एंड शी वॉज फॉर जैग एंट्री ना, जज एडवोकेट जनरल एंट्री का है. सो लेट अस लिसन टू मिस टेरेसा जिजो एंड लुक एट द वे her clarity was there even before joining the coaching. मतलब उसको एक चीज़ बड़ा क्लियर था कि कहीं मेरे को मैन्युपुलेट ना कर दे. सो शी हैड दैट एप्रीहेंशन कि कहीं AFOSOP पे मार्क के उसको मैन्युपुलेट ना कर दूँ, डेड बॉडी का ड्रामा ना कर दूँ, उसको बी पॉजिटिव ना कर दूँ. मैंने कुछ नहीं किया. मैंने तू जैसी है वैसी है, उसमें इफ़ यू आर सम डेफिशिएंसी उस गैप को आइडेंटिफाई करो एंड उस गैप को आइडेंटिफाई करके जो एक्सपेक्टेशन है देखो हाउ मच इज द गैप एंड ट्राई टू फिल दैट गैप. सो वंस शी टॉक्स यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड द अमाउंट ऑफ clarity she initially itself had in terms of manipulate नहीं होना करके. So I'm very glad that she chose AFOSOP and I really didn't manipulate her. कुछ भी नहीं, एक word रट्टा नहीं. So let's listen to her feedback और उस feedback के ऊपर भी आप अपने comments डालना कि क्या समझे आप टेरेसा जिजो के इस feedback से. So let's listen to Teresa Jijo.
Hello, I'm Teresa Jijo and I'm here for the 24th course of JAG. So before coming here, I was only sure of one thing, that I do not want to go to some coaching institute which transforms me to another person. I'm here for the first time, I'm going for SSB for the first time, so the only information in my head was that, Teresa, don't transform yourself, just go as you are. And I'm really happy that I came here because every single day of my past 2 weeks, I've only heard of the same thing, that other coaching institutes and other professors that you have been taught under try to make you or mold you into something else. And I'm glad that I chose to come here and spend 2 weeks of my life here in order to transform myself in a positive way, but not in a way that the SSB really expects, but in a way that life expects out of me. So when I came here, I was confident of 1 or 2 things, that Teresa, you can do this, you can do that, you're capable of doing this and that. But I realized that I had to address the elephant in the room. Not just in the room, in pictures as well. So there I realized my gap which was mostly exceeding 80%, I would say, as opposed to the 20% that I thought was there. And also having met so many amazing students who inspire me so much, people who have been so close to achieving their dream and still going on, people who have been inspiring me in so many ways, people who have been going once and twice and giving me so much of their stories from SSBs that I will really bank on when I go. So thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you to all the other sirs that have served us, and also to the interviewing officer who made me realize where I lagged. I just want to say that if not recommended by the SSB, I am sure that all of us would be good human beings first and an officer next. Thank you.
So that was Teresa Jejo from Mumbai, settled in Mumbai but from Kerala, for JAG entry. So I will request you to comment on all those things that I've asked. Once again, let me inform you, the next batch is starting from 13th to 25th July. It's a 2-week batch. Monday se start ho raha hai. 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. evening is the time. So all those people who are working, you can also join to register. The number is 8275577650. Kindly share with your friends if you like it, and let's hope that these videos are helping you. So God bless you and thank you very much. May God bless you.